shines, you know we gon' take it higher. We gotta rally, rally round the West Indies, one forever, yes. Rally, rally round the West Indies, stoke up the fire, way down under a warrior falls. Michael holding falls in the heat of the battle. Michael should have left long time. I heard an angry brother shout, Caribbean man, that is the root of our trouble. Oh, in these tiny theaters of conflict and confusion, better known as the Isles of the West Indies, we already know who brought us here and who created this confusion. So I'm begging my people, please, oh, we got to rally, rally round the West Indies, now and forever, yeah. Rally, rally round the West Indies, stoke up the fire, cause pretty soon the runs are gonna flow again like water, bringing so much joy to each and every son and daughter. Say we gonna rise again like a raging fire. As the sun shines, you know we gonna take it higher. What we got to what? Rally, rally round the West Indies, one forever, yeah. Rally, rally round the West Indies, never say never. Now they're making restrictions and laws to spoil our beauty, but in the end, we shall prevail. This is just not cricket, this thing goes beyond the boundary. It's up to you and me to make sure that they fail. Soon we must take a side or be lost in the rubble in a divided world that don't need islands no more. Are we doomed forever to be at somebody's mercy? Little keys can open up mighty doors. Rally, rally round the West Indies, no one forever, yeah. Rally, rally round the West Indies, never say never, no. Pretty soon the runs are gonna flow again like water, bringing so much joy to each and every son and daughter. Say we gonna rise again like a raging fire. As the sun shines, you know we gonna take it higher. But we got to rally, rally round the West Indies, one.
I am Abby Charles, and it is such a pleasure to be here this evening, this afternoon with all of you, and of course you, Grace.
And you too. So thank you for joining us for the virtual fundraising concert to benefit St. Vincent and the Grenadines. More importantly, we hope that all of you will join in enjoying all of the wonderful talents that you're going to see this afternoon, but more importantly, the whole purpose of this is to support St. Vincent. And so throughout this, we'd like you to dig deep and donate. And we're going to be putting up the donation page, which is www.ttadc.org. So thank you again. Welcome to a wonderful evening of just great entertainment in support of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Yeah, and we are excited for all the talent that is coming to us this afternoon. So you should definitely look forward to what's coming, and we hope that you really consider donating because these artists have pulled together a phenomenal show for you today. So definitely look forward, get ready for a fantastic lineup. And we will start by introducing La Gracia Dance Company. And this group is under the artistic direction of Miss Maxine Brown, who we all got to know and love when she studied at the American University right here in Washington, D.C. from 2011 to 2013. She was a proud recipient of a Fulbright scholarship. This featured group, La Gracia, consists of a talented troupe of amateur dancers from the length and breadth of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The accomplished group will present two pieces, Faces of La Gracia and La Yuha Yurume. So let's look forward to this piece.
My name is Maxine Marvin Brown, and I'm the founder, artistic director, and principal choreographer of the La Gracia Dance Company. I'm also the cultural officer at the Department of Culture in St. Vincent the Grenadines. I'm here because La Gracia will be featured this weekend. La Gracia will present three main choreographies. The first one will speak to our Garifuna ancestors. This piece is called Lea Huyurume, and it emboldens the life, the color, the rhythm, and the struggles of our Garinagu. The second choreography will tell you a bit more about our Garifuna heritage. It's called Faces of La Gracia, and it was compiled by Mr. Calvert Woods, who was so impressed when he saw La Gracia at the obelisk at the wreath laying ceremony. And he made a compilation, and you'll be very impressed with that piece. I was hasty to add that in March, we celebrate our Heroes and Heritage Month, and that's when he recorded that piece. The third piece is called United SVG, and this piece was done with you in mind. It was done because you care. And because you care so much, you have motivated us. You have caused us to have a sense of hope. And so this piece speaks to and about perseverance, because in this life, we have to show resilience and persevere. I'm so impressed because you took the time to raise some funds for St. Vincent and the Grenadines through this benefit concert, and that's why you're participating. So I appeal to you, one and all, to come and support this benefit concert, because in the end, we, the persons affected in SVG, will have something to look forward to.
hills, mountains, aye. Man, woman, aye. Proud, Vincy, hands up high, and let me hear you say,
La Soufrière, or La Soufrière, by Renetta Peters Morris, performed by Maxine Marvin Brown with the Gracia Dance Company, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Oh La Soufrière, oh La Soufrière, you sat there quietly for 41 years without a murmur. Then suddenly you started to shudder. You slept peacefully, allowing us the time to calmly explore you deftly. The thought of losing your beautiful sight in the plight we all ponder. Oh La Soufrière, oh La Soufrière, why did you choose to blow like thunder? Like a beautiful bird you ascended in the sky in a balloon of smoke. With ashes, dust, and stones, you pounded with a strength never to be forgotten. You rode like a lady with disdain. We hope you're crying. We hope your crying will never be in vain. Oh La Soufrière, oh La Soufrière, oh Soufrière, oh La Soufrière. Now that you have mounted, we hope you return to sleep, never to steam to the heat that you generated. Oh La Soufrière, oh La Soufrière, may we never again experience the wrath of your despair.
There's a way, though the way that may seem it right unto you dismay. We were born to be free, but survive such rough history. Yet life still goes on in the battlefield. Our existence is a misery. Coming to from the start, they learn how to beat we. Coming to from the start, they know we were strong. But I know enough is enough, cause I can't be tougher than tough. We couldn't make every single dream come true. We gotta do what we gotta do. We got to fight on, get up, stop, complain. It's a universal thing. From sunrise to sunset, every day is a living strain. Fight on, never mind the sweat. You got to sweat to get every good seed you sow brings a fruit wherever you plant it. Perseverance and strength go together. Triumph in all its reign, follow after. Signs reveal it's a shortened span, and time wasting is a crime. We must move in retaliation this time, and clean up racial oppression this time. Make way for the upcoming generation this time. weight on a hand. Sometimes that hand does push you down. To achieve your goals, you must go for it. Every monarch wears his own crown. Conquer every obstacle you encounter. Many will be waiting to see you fall. But if you opt to find something new, you must follow every clue. So at the end of the road, when you find your treasure, prosperity true and true, we got to fight on.
And that was Faces of La Gracia and Laua Yurume from La Gracia, who performance-wise, that was amazing. The energy, the colors, like sincerely, thank you so much for that amazing performance. Grace, what would you say? That was banging, right?
Absolutely, it was enjoyed. Thank you, Maxine, for sharing. Maxine Brown from St. Vincent, who shared that with us. And again, to the people of St. Vincent, we're all here to support you and to continue to encourage everyone who's listening to enjoy the show, but more importantly,
to donate, yeah.
Let's get some more donations in. Right. But we do have an update on donations that we'd like to share.
Yeah, we got some generous donations so far, and we'd like to thank Dwayne Scott so much for your generous donation. Like, sincere thanks. We are looking forward to seeing so many more coming in throughout the show, and we will be calling out some names. We may not be able to get all the names throughout the show, but we are thankful for all of the donations that we received this afternoon. And just so you know, La Gracia will be performing once more again in our program a little bit later on, so look out for that coming back soon.
Great. So that we don't keep talking and you don't keep enjoying and making more donations, let's go on to the next performance. So the next performance is going to be by Jamal George. A native of Trinidad and Tobago, Jamal George is a multi-talented performer with backgrounds in dance, theater, music, storytelling, and educational leadership. He recently joined the Cafe team in 2020 as the program's manager.
Looking forward to this one.
This evening, Jamal will perform 2 Calypso selections, which also happens to be favorites of mine, and they are Morena Osha and Calypso Rising. You're more than welcome to dance, but more importantly, what are we going to say? We want you to continue to donate.
Yes.
And so we'll call your name when you do.
There's a beautiful woman, always dressed in black. She just went for a time around the winding track. She's a spirit of beauty, strong but gentle being. She moves on this planet like some kind of dream. She beat, but you go high. See that pretty man walking down the street, a beauty and a street with a heart to beat, but you go high. See that pretty man walking down the street, a beauty and a street with a heart to beat, but you go high.
Reduces culture to folklore and to come. Not my castle, it's my good soul, music to the mountains. Let every drop of earth bear what I saw. I said, I can remember shaking off that old kind of style, putting on a brand new smile, rising out of the ghettos of the world. Stagnation, reaching out for tomorrow. The world vibration, Calypso, heading to stand on the real point because this world music. In the same way, and every day they keep evolving, knowing more ways to stay revolving. And I
true genius bears originality that opens up new frontiers. I said that's my calypso, my calypso music to the mountains. Let every drop of earth hear what I sing. Outside and Barracuda, calypso rising, shaking up that old time style, putting on a brand new smile, rising out of the ghettos of the world. Salvation, reaching out for tomorrow with a world vibration. Calypso, heading to stardom quick, because it is real music. Take my calypso music to the mountains. Let every drop of earth hear what I sing. I said outside and Barracuda, shaking off that old time style, putting on a brand new smile, rising out of the ghettos of the world. Salvation, reaching out for tomorrow, and the world vibration. Calypso, up to start on the real quick, because it is real music. My calypso, heading to stardom real quick, because it is world music.
Afternoon, I am Sharon Jones and I represent Nick's Events, and this is Janela Bacchus. I represent a group of young people who, after the eruption, throw themselves into dedicating and helping the persons affected on April 9th. So we are here at Oya on the 12th of June, about 2 months later. We've driven through the over the river area, handing out items to some folks who did not leave, and some who have come back to clean up and are in need. We just spoke with a gentleman who didn't leave at all, and there's a video of him which you guys will see. So we're just distributing items to them. There's a lot to be done, lots of structural damage, lots of personal damage. Folks are resilient, and it's great to see that they're not dismayed, but they're pushing forward. So Trinidad and Tobago, we thank you for what you're doing. We thank you for this initiative, and we look forward to receiving all the items from you, from us as two groups, and St. Vincent the Grenadines on a whole. Thank you.
Grace, that performance was phenomenal. Jamal George, I am a new fan. I had no idea this was the type of talent that you all had at Cafe here.
Boast Up Cafe here for a minute. Please pardon me. The performance was not only spectacular, Jamal, this was just, we both were, if you caught us,
singing along and dancing.
We had our own song going back here. But let me just say a little bit about the performers as well as the musicians who were accompanying Jamal. They were all cafe representatives. We have in studio, we've got Jonathan, who's keeping us up to date. He was on drums. No, he was on cello. Josanne was on tenor, bass. Okay, I'm not even gonna tell what they're on. But the most important thing, keep donating. But each one of the musicians is a cafe personality. And we had Barbados represented with Dominic Lewis. We had, we just had everybody from Cafe, again, Cultural Academy for Excellence, sharing with Jamal, who did us so proud. So thank you again for watching. Abby, want to give an update on the donations?
Oh yeah, of course. We have some great donations coming in, and we want to thank some of our donors: Ilana Ogunloye, Jared Davidson, and Zilla Bristol for all of your contributions. The money is coming in. As you can see, we are at 18% of our goal. So please keep sending in those dollars and supporting St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I mean, of course, your donations are also seen as an honor to the artists who have given their time and their performances for us this evening. So we really appreciate everything that we're getting in today.
Yes, and those of you who are watching, share with your friends because they're missing a great collection of talents. And they're missing this opportunity to give back. And among some of our artists, we want to say thank you to all of them because that's what they're doing. They're contributing. They're giving of themselves. Please share with your audiences. Let them come on onto the live, and we will continue to see the donations grow for our sister isle, St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Yeah, and just a reminder, the donation link is www.ttadc.org. So you can donate to that link all afternoon long, and even after the show, you could continue to donate. But we appreciate you. For those of you who are not able to donate, we also appreciate you for viewing and sharing this, as Grace said, with your friends, colleagues. Send it out wide. We have some great performances coming up, so share it out.
I could never do the sound right, but one Caribbean, one love. I think we all in the Caribbean need to be posting this on all of our sites, friends, colleagues, communities, and we should be able to go past the donation mark, and that's our goal.
Yeah, let's make it happen. So the next performer is Pan Lara. So Pan Lara is an organization that provides an arts and cultural forum for youth from diverse communities in DC and in the metropolitan area. In addition to performing throughout the Caribbean, the youth have graced the stage internationally and performed at many of DC's signature musical arenas, including the Kennedy Center and Strathmore. They will perform two selections, Tania Maria and Boot Up. Let's look at Pan Lara.
touching the ceiling. When I'm with you, I can't breathe. Boy, you do something to me.
Gosh, I remember when those girls from Panlara were part of Cafe back in the day. Oh my goodness, it's amazing to see how they have blossomed into this phenomenal orchestra, as well as just how they have led other young people to get into the steel pan. Really phenomenal.
Well, steel pan music have powers. Yes. I could attest to that. So, forgive me in advance because something comes over me at some point in time. Thank you all again for all of the donations that continue to come in.
Yes.
We continue to receive donations. Please send your donations, www.ttadc.org.
Yes, ttadc.org. And we'd like to thank Althea Mitchell, Loughton Sargent, Jeff Smith, and Alistair Demas for your last set of donations. Really appreciate it, and continue to share, continue to contribute. This is such a phenomenal show. And we are at 22% of our donation goal. So excited to be a part of this, right?
I think we might double this today.
Yes, we have to surpass that goal.
Caribbean people, thank you. And Caribbean people, all of your friends internationally need to know that we're here doing this for our fellow Caribbean island.
Yes.
One Caribbean, one love.
Yeah.
I'd love to take the time now to introduce a special artist who I had the opportunity to talk with and was just so delighted with our conversation. So the artist is Bomani.
Gosh, I love him.
And I warn you, if I pelt over anything, it's because the music is so good. So Bomani hails from the St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He's a born songwriter, performer, and recording artist who describes himself as an optimist and an adventurer who loves life and music to no end. He recalls his love affair with music began during his secondary school days, songwriting and singing. Upon his graduation, he made a concerted effort to become aligned with musicians, composers, and other songwriters in his home island. Among his numerous music experiences to date, the Vincentian, and I was told I should always say, and Grenadines artist says one of his most amazing moments centered around the release of his very first album, Deep, and the subsequent international tour. Deep featured several of his earlier hits, which led him to perform the world over. He adds his capturing of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines 2004 Road March title and the OECS Soca Monarch title in St. Lucia in 2005 as highly memorable accomplishments.
Yeah.
A number of Bomani songs have been signed to giant Caribbean music labels. Before you hear Bomani, go out, get your pocketbooks out, your credit cards out, because we'll hold him back.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, we're not afraid to call you out because of the amount of talent that's going to come to you in this next performance. And aside from Bomani, you might get to see Grace whining in the front of the stage,
Really?
right? Because we know how much she's excited about this show. So please get your money out. We are going to have a great show coming up.
That will send the show into another level, but we don't want to do that. Bomani, welcome. Let's welcome Bomani now.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. My name is Bomani, coming live from the iconic VJ's restaurant right here in Kingston. For the next few minutes, I'm going to be entertaining you as you give generously to the volcanic relief effort. There's still a lot of people that need your help, and whatever little you can give, we appreciate. So I want you to sit back and relax, and let's have a good time. All right? Let's do a number that makes me feel good, and hopefully makes you feel good. Let's go. Come on. I know some people remember this one. My gosh. Listen up. When I walk in the dance with me seam in the pants, when I put on my best, watch, and I was dressed to impress. Watch, and they call me Saga Boy. Whoa. Saga Boy. Yes, Saga Boy. Saga Boy. All the ladies love to see me when I step out at night. In my custom-made attire, it does me quite a sight. I can hear them whispering when I'm walking with my cane. Well, my cane concealing an umbrella just in case it rain. And they call me Saga Boy. Yes, Saga Boy. Come on, Saga Boy. Yes, Saga Boy. When I step in the fest, mint on my breath. When I reach by the bar, pour my drink in a glass, and they call me Saga Boy. Can't hear you, Saga Boy. Somebody say Saga Boy. Whoa, can't hear you, Saga Boy. All the men them get jealous when they see me with my girls. I'm fluent in many languages all across the world. Any shoes I wear must have me standing at 6 feet tall. And my cell phone always busy from me long distance call. So they call me Saga Boy. Yes, Saga Boy. Yes, Saga Boy. Oh my God, Saga Boy. Come on. Saga boys and Saga girls. Let's have a good time. Turn, turn, whoa. Look, Saga Boy calling you. Let me take a wine on you. Me and you go dance away. Now come the we ramage. And they call me Saga Boy. Saga Boy. Come on, Saga Boy. We up next, we up next. Saga Boy. Give me, give me. We going back in the classics, back to the beginnings. What you want is, listen to this story. I working in West Virginia all night on a sugar plantation. Working in West Virginia, we work the back up the But my boss is a hot ass master. She don't want me break till morning cause no, so she complain. But I tell she again, I work hard for my pay. Sweet is my middle name. No, don't be good. I am a new recruit, but I can use my too. With till you taste my kiss. Then she say, give it to me, sugar, sugar. Give it to me, sugar, sugar. Give it to me, sugar, sugar. Give it to me, I give you, I cut and give you, I slice and give you, I walk and give you, me sugar too. I cut and give she, I slice and give she, I walk and give she, me sugar too. What you want is sweetness. Oh yeah. She give me an extra acre, wondering if I could do the job. Yes. She tell me don't cross the border, right on the edge of the plantation. No, so I exhale. I can't afford to fail. She fire my tail. It's time to cut some cane to get me through. I'll need a bigger. Got plenty work to do. Boss lady's very cruel. Then she say, give it to me, sugar, sugar. Give it to me, sugar, sugar. Give it to me, sugar, sugar. Give it to me, I give you, I cut and give you, I slice and give you, I walk and give you, me sugar too. I cut and give you, I slice and give you, Lord, Lord of mercy. What's next? No. I wanted to take this opportunity to wish each and every one of you a blessed day and to encourage you to support the efforts. We're providing relief for all those people affected by the eruption of the Soufrière volcano in St. Vincent. And I wanted to do this song in particular and pay tribute to each and every one. We are strong Vincentians. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is my home.
Land of the blessed.
It's the land of the blessed. Gem of the Antilles. Listen. It's been so many years since I've left my home. Now that I'm grown, I've got to return. Those places that I've been always seem so cold. Despite their hope, it's one thing I've learned, that a man who forgets where he comes from will never know where he's going. And all of those foreign places could never compare to the freedom I found on this island. This island is. This island. This island is. This island. This island is. This is my home. I wanna tell you that this island. This island is. This island. This island is. This island. This island. This is my home. Oh, come take me down from the mountain, straight down to the sea. From lush green valleys to the Grenadines. Oh, I build my home on the island. I don't need no skis. I got enough sunshine and cool breeze. This island is home. It's home for me, a home for me. St. Vincent is a home for me. This is my home. St. Vincent is a home for me. St. Vincent is a home for me. This is my home. Oh yeah. Woo. There is no other place I can call my own. Where I was born is part of my soul. And I'm often overcome with a lasting joy. This island boy is proud of his home. There are few other places on this earth that I can find true sanctuary. And none of those cold places could never compare to the warmth that I feel on this island. This island is. This island. This island is. This island. This island. This is my home. I wanna tell you that this island. This island is. This island. This island. These little islands. This is my home. Oh yeah. Come on. It's home for me, home for me. This is my home. I wanna tell the world. This island is. Let me do something else that I absolutely love, and I hope you do too. This one is called Perseverance by the late, great Gerald Razum Shallow. Huh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My God. Where there's a will, there's a way. Though the way that may seem it right until you dismay. We were born to be free, yet survive such rough history. And life still goes on the battlefield. Our existence is a mystery. Coming through from the start, they learned how to beat we. Coming through from the start, they learned we were strong. I know enough is enough. Can't be tougher than tough. We gotta do what we got to do. We got to fight on. Get up, stop, complain. It's a universal pain. From sunrise to sunset, every day is a living strain. Fight on, never mind the sweat. You got to sweat to get every good seed you sow. Wherever you plant it, perseverance and strength go together. All your aspirations follow after. Signs reveal it's a short span and time wasting is a crime. We must move in retaliation this time and clean up racial oppression this time. Make way for the upcoming generation this time. Whoa, whoa. Fight on. Perseverance. Woo. Huh. Woo, yeah. Na 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 na. We wanna thank you so much for giving generously. Ooh, yeah. Tonight is just for fun. Been dancing for so long. The air conditioned down, and we know start to sweat, mama. Yeah. I hold you around your waist, groove you to the bass. Your heart knows start to race. I want to get you wet, mama. My God. So now we whining, I have you shaking, your waistline rolling. Watch how we get wet. My pants and shirt wet. Your blouse and skirt wet. My Nike hat wet. Your lower back wet. Above my eyes wet. In so much heat wet. No wonder you so mama. Yeah. 2 hours on the floor. Still you want some more. We take to the goal, but we ain't tired yet, mama. Na 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 na. Steam rising from the crowd, sweat beading on my brow. I pull you close and now we just begin to feel, mama. Yeah, my God. So now we trembling. I have you moving, your body craving. So watch how we get wet. My pants and shirt wet. Your blouse and skirt, and my Nike hat, your lower back, she above my eyes, between, in so much heat, no wonder you so my mind. When we dance on the floor, you are my girl for sure. I will not leave your side, you are my girl tonight. When you wipe off my face, put my hand around your waist. When I hold you so tight, baby, you treat me so right. Na 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 na. So now we whining, I have you craving your body. So what shall we get? My pants and shirt, your blouse and skirt, my Nike hat, your lower back, she above my eyes, between your thighs, in so much heat, no wonder you so loud. Again, we want to thank you so much for giving generously to this worthy cause. And as I leave you, I want to say, St. Vincent the Grenadines, the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines are resilient. We are strong. We will rebuild, and we will be better than before. So let me leave you with this one. As we go up, way up. Yes! Let's go! Also come massive. Yes, I want you to take a guess. My name starts with an S, and I'll relieve your stress. Come party time, as I teach you to wine, and how to form a line, and how to get on bad for Carney. Say, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Well, I am the rhythm, I am the bass, I am the melody, I am the bass. I'll have you jumping morning till night. See all of you walking up time after time. I said I am what I am. When everybody keeps, I wanna see you, 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 I wanna see you. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the show. Peace, love, blessings, always.
A special shout out to the Association of Trinidad and Tobago of Washington, D.C., its partners, and the viewing audience. My name is Ian Sadi, and I'm coming to you live from Kingston, St. Vincent. Many families are still dealing with the impact of the eruption and in need of help. It will be a long recovery for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and we appreciate the support from all of you. Please know that your donations go a long way and every bit helps. Thank you.
Gosh, Bomani, I want to see you jumping, I want to see you waving, I want to see you. And you got to see where your donations are going to support the recovery in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So thank you so much for that performance, and thank you for your donations. I want to call a couple names that have donated. Lisa Boyne Sindas, Nigel Scott, Laverne Cook, Kevin Barry, Cheryl Carter, Raymond Gonzalez. Your resources are coming in, and we are at 36% of our goal. So sincere thanks. At about 1 hour in, we are doing pretty well, but we want to see ourselves surpass our goal for funds for tonight's show. So keep it coming. We will keep the entertainment coming, and Grace and I will keep trying to keep you energized, and hopefully we might also encourage you to give some money too. But definitely keep those funds coming in. So thank you so much.
Thank you, family, for showing up. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. And you know who you are. I don't have to repeat that. But thanks again. And continue, friends, I know I have at least 2 more friends out there. Please continue to show up with your donations. It's going for a very worthy, ongoing cause. And let's take you right into the music.
Yeah, man. So next we have something positive, actually. It's going to be some dance and a little bit more entertainment. So Something Positive is a group that was established by Cheryl Byron in 1981. They are a 501c3 non-profit performing arts and education organization dedicated to preserving the art and culture of the African diaspora and its cross-cultural influences. The ensemble of dancers, singers, and musicians have performed an original repertoire at venues including the African Burial Ground National Monument, American Museum of Natural History, and the Lincoln Center. They will perform 2 dances, Bell Suite and Obatala. Let's take in Something Positive. Gosh, something positive. That was such a rigorous performance. The energy in that last piece especially, wow. And I love dance, so you really moved me with that one, and I hope you moved the audience as well to consider to donate. We want to thank our donors that keep sending in these funds. We got some great donations from Leonard Jack and Wendy Edwards. Thank you so much for your contributions. Keep those donations coming in, and we will keep the performances coming your way. We are on track and heading towards our goal, and we will surpass it. Thank you again.
Thank you, Michael Manswell and Cynthia Salandi, for again bringing us something positive. What is this all about? Really, something positive. So let's continue in that theme as we go into Positive Vibrations Youth Steel Orchestra. So that's near and close. So Positive Vibrations Youth Steel Orchestra. They're part of CAFE, has been sharing its melodies nationally and internationally since 1996. The group of energetic young performers has toured nationally and also internationally, including performances in Trinidad and Tobago, Dakar, Senegal, Ontario, Canada, Chicago, Illinois, New Haven, Connecticut. Notable venues include the Kennedy Center, Zora Neale Houston Festival, Virginia Beach Panorama Festival, and I must mention at the Oprah Winfrey Theater, we did a launch there also. It was one of the first steel band performances at the new African American Museum in Washington, D.C., and countless other private performances. So this evening they'll perform 3 selections. Mi Tierra, My Earth. If, again, we're talking about our earth here, I Believe, and Dust in Their Face.
Yeah.
Please enjoy, but continue sending those donations. We are really here to make sure this goes back to our sister island, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And pardon me if I dance through this. Okay, thank you.
The steel pan was crafted from the industrial waste products of oil production and refueling of naval ships. Disregarded youths experimented with 55-gallon oil drums.
These pragmatic engineers, by applying sublime aspects of metallurgy, physics, and mathematics, revealed how tempered steel extended the range and musicality of the drums.
Pans represented a sense of freedom because the youths created their own instruments and built a sound unlike any other.
Steel Pan's tale of achievement and acceptance in the face of initial skepticism, followed by scorn, ridicule, contempt, and outright resistance from social elites, stands as a metaphor for the diaspora's own struggle for respect, agency, and beauty in the face of unrelenting oppression, despair, and death.
Pulled from the trash heaps of Western industry, conceived by the poorest of the colonized, fashioned for carnival celebrations of liberty and freedom, and perfected by geniuses who created sounds that combine the diaspora's ancient rhythms, tempos, and aesthetic sensibilities with unique melodies.
stay the last of Ghana and now we experience to tell my grandchildren like we miss experience and things about. And it's real. Last time they suffered, it's not better than ever before. Darkness, you can't even see inside your own house, you can't even see even get a source light. But you know what? God is good. Spare our life to live to see another day. I mean, they put the light in us, let it shine. Funny bad company facing reality right now. So it's all that is facing reality. We hold the master, we're supposed to give an account and serve him more. All of us, but then I will get thanks. I will never get thanks from the people. I will get thanks from the master himself. But God is good.
Grace, we are at 58%. 58% of our goal. So much thanks to our audience. So much thanks to Positive Youth Vibrations for that phenomenal performance. Oh my goodness.
All three selections were done at a local iconic church here in Washington, D.C. To do the performance. It's at St. Augustine's of Washington, D.C. So, again, the I Believe was just poor raising. And I think it raised the bar on the collections and on the donations. We can't thank you enough. We really can't thank you enough. Great job to Positive Vibrations Youth Steel Orchestra. Great job to all of the performers. We are having a wealth of talents here.
And we are having a great time back here. Y'all can't see us, but the way we are jamming during the performances, it is, unbelievable. I know y'all are also donating for our performances back here as well.
Yes.
But it was, the show is going well. So we are so impressed by these
58%.
phenomenal talents.
Yes. Thank you all. Please continue sharing, telling your friends. I might call some names out in the community if nothing else. Put some, fires in the comments? Is it fires? Yes.
Drop some flames if you're enjoying the show. Drop
that's exactly
flames.
what I meant.
Put some fires in the comments.
Put some fires too.
All right, so with that, we will definitely be bringing the flames with Image Band. So the Image Band was formed with the purpose of reproducing, propagating, and improving the dynamism of the Caribbean musical form. The group's popularity is noted by the busy schedule that they maintain yearly. They fulfill regular engagements in numerous U.S. cities on the East Coast, Canada, and the Caribbean. They were the first group to win the Best Musical Band Award presented by the DC Caribbean Carnival Incorporated and have been crowned Brassorama champions at the Trinidad and Tobago Days in the Park in Baltimore on several occasions. Let's welcome our local phenomenal band, Image Band.
Get put out yet? After the corona. Some people get put out already, right? If you want me to go, you got me looking the way you do. You got me looking the way you do. You got me looking the way. If you want me to go, you got me looking the way you do. You got me looking the way you do. You got me looking the way.
you. Oh, and every time you whisper my name, I wanna run to you, yeah. We've been together, oh yeah, and it won't be long, it won't be long, but it feels like forever, oh yeah, and it's out of my heart, baby, 'cause I'm missing you now, and it's driving me crazy, 'cause I'm needing my baby, I'm missing you now, and away the night alone with you, baby, 'cause I'm missing you now. I'm missing you, baby. Oh, I'm missing you, baby. If your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, if your mouth don't remember the taste of my love, and your eyes don't smile from your cheek, the darling, I will be loving you till you're 17. Oh baby, and baby, my heart will still fall as hard at 23. I'm thinking out loud, people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just a touch of her hand. Me, I fall in love with you every single day. I just wanna show you I am. Darling, hold me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Lay your hand on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud, baby, we found love right where we are. Oh, baby, some good loving, some sweet loving. Any lovebirds in the building? Some good loving. That's for all the lovebirds tonight. Some good loving. Some sweet loving. Some good loving. Oh, just some sweet loving. Make some noise for me. Thank you. That's why we like it.
So what is that? Angle back, angle back, angle back.
Work hard, play harder, and we are enjoying this weekend and enjoying this show today as we are playing harder backstage here, enjoying ourselves and enjoying that performance. Image Band continues and always it has such a stellar showing here in our region, and we appreciate them for showcasing their talents for the Caribbean. We are one Caribbean, and we are still at 58% of our goal, but we want to see us remember we're trying to surpass the goal of $5,000.
We are going to do that.
We are going to.
Something positive vibrations. I believe we are going to do that. We are going to do that.
Yes.
Greg, our producer, is putting up the donation buttons again. Please go to ttadc.org, donate, call all your philanthropists, your businesses that you know. If anyone knows, our Caribbean talents such as Rihanna, please let her know. We'll welcome a couple million, not a problem. We want to take a moment to just acknowledge, and we don't want to put any information out that's not verified, but concerns and support and our care go out to the St. Vincent family again during a period of illness for one of their icons, Winston Sosa, correct? So until we know any differently, we send our prayers and our thoughts to, again, a great talent of St. Vincent.
And the St. Vincent family.
And the St. Vincent family.
Yeah. The other piece that I wanted to highlight, Image Band's manager and Serge, Lawton Sargent, is such a great supporter of this cause and in general has been such a great support of the community in relief efforts. Since the start of this volcano, we know that they have pulled together to really support St. Vincent. We had, donation drives that we sent back to St. Vincent. So we are here for our community. We are here as one Caribbean. And we really appreciate Serge for all of his work that he has done for our community here in DC, as well as across the region. So thank you so much, Serge.
I only echo what you've just said about Serge, and I say it with heart because Serge has for many, many years, long before this current event, been a dedicated supporter of community, going back to the days of my own brother who's deceased now, and putting lots of effort to acknowledging the community's culture and arts, and just being a vigilant soldier in that effort with DC Carnival, and the whole carnival movement here in the Washington, D.C. area. So thank you, Sarge, again for that. We can't say thank you enough. Yeah. Sending you flowers all now.
Plenty flowers. And we send in flowers too to those persons who have donated.
Yes.
So we really appreciate you for your donations and keep them coming, ttadc.org. And, next we have two performances, one from La Gracia again, and then we'll hear from Pan Masters. So Grace, you want to take us off with Pan Masters?
Oh my God, yes, Dr. Len, of course. And so Pan Masters steel band, from calypso to jazz, soca to R&B, Pan Masters utilizes an outstanding musical repertoire that reflects the unique musical arrangements of several of its members to showcase their creativity, and with the ultimate goal of enticing and pleasing any audience. On May 5th, 2021, the Pan Masters organization celebrated 36 years of providing steel pan music and cultural presentations, including an annual Pan Jamboree, which brings together steel bands in an open atmosphere, similar to the open-air pan performances held in the Caribbean. The Pan Jamboree features other bands from Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Prince George's County, Virginia, Philadelphia, and New York. And if you've never been to one of those, you're missing out.
Gosh, so much you're missing out. Even if it's just for the corn soup, you're missing out. But when you add the steel pan to that, you're definitely missing out on a great showcase.
Steel pan music have powers.
Yes.
Serious powers. So please enjoy this wonderful selection. Two selections are going to be played. Human Again, we're echoing our humanity in all of what we're doing, and we could make it if we try.
Yeah, we can.
And I think the music speaks to itself. Donate, donate, donate. You can do this. Share with your friends. Let's continue donating.
Good afternoon, and greetings and love to the Trinidad and Tobago Association of Washington, D.C., its partners and viewing audience. My name is Cheryl Mason, the coordinator of SVG DRIP, a global alliance of Vincentians who are committed to the relief and rebuilding of our beloved homeland, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I am based in New York, thousands of miles away from the people who are directly impacted by the ravages of the Soufrière volcano. But I am appealing to you to reach deep into the recesses of your soul and feel the pain of the people, brothers and sisters, Vincentians on the ground. And I ask that you give whatever you can, however small, however large. We will appreciate your donation. In DRIP, we believe that drip by drip, we can help with the rebuilding of our nation. And so I appeal to you for your generosity. And I thank you in advance on behalf of the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
All right, and we are having some technological issues with that last performance from Pan Masters. We know that you are dying to see these pieces. That song, I love it. We can make it if we try. We really can.
We will make it if we try.
And
more
we
importantly,
will make it. But, you know, we're having multiple tech issues. So one, we crashed the donation site, y'all. So we have a new donation site. We will be donating at cafeyouth.org. That is CAFEYOUTH.org. cafeyouth.org instead of TTADC.org. So y'all are just, you know, I think the technological issues are like translating. You break
this is welcome
sites.
adversity in the middle of
we're
all
welcoming
this crisis.
this. We like the fact that we are breaking our website because of the number of donations that are coming in. But with that, I want to thank a couple donors, Jillian Edwin, Colleen Hill, and Carlos Simon. Thank you so much for your contributions. Really appreciate you today and always, right? We want to thank all of our donors today.
Yes.
And all of our viewers who have been sharing, commenting in the chat, dropping, what are they dropping?
Fires.
They're dropping fires in the chat. We really appreciate all that you are doing today to keep us energized and to keep this show going.
And thank you, those of you who are watching and are contributing, and you were able to alert us as to what was happening. Those of you who are sharing in the comments and putting in the information to go to cafeyouth.org, you will see the donate button there where you can continue to make your donations. We are accepting them. We continue to accept them. So please don't stop. The purpose of this is really not even about us and the great complement of music that we've been sharing. The main purpose of this is that we, as Caribbean people in the DMV area, we wanted to ensure that we showed our support to our fellow island of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Mm-hmm. And what a better way to do that than through music and dance, right? So CAFE, as you all know, the Cultural Academy for Excellence is a phenomenal program. It's an after-school enrichment program that uses STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math to teach young people through music the value of leadership, the value of education, and they have been such a stellar contributor to our community. And what a great way for them to contribute as well, but through music. So please support not only St. Vincent, but also CAFE through your donations today, because they put in a lot of work to make this show happen.
Well, not only that, Abby, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but on hand we have one of CAFE's recent graduates, Jonathan, who now is also not only our technical coordinator here at CAFE after graduating and continuing his college level studies, and he's now our webmaster.
What?
And so all of the productivity that CAFE continues to provide for our community is an extension of the talents that we have right here amongst us.
Right.
So we are again repeating to you, the goal here is to exceed our own expectations.
Mm-hmm.
And by your making a donation to www.cafeyouth.org, the donate button is there. Thank you for crashing the other website. It disrupted everything, but it speaks to you and your generosity. We want you to continue to do that.
Yeah, so I think we have a message coming in from the ambassador, Gilchrist, of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Let's see if we could get that message.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Luann Gilchrist. I am the ambassador of St. Vincent and the Grenadines to the United States of America, based in Washington, D.C. On behalf of the government and the people, I bring greetings to the Trinidad and Tobago Association of D.C. and its various partners, and express sincere gratitude to them for their generous support as our country continues on its long path to recovery from the impact of the volcanic eruptions. We at the Embassy assure you, the organizers of this event, and the viewers, that your donations will provide valuable relief and support to the hundreds of families whose lives and livelihoods have been adversely affected by the events of April 2021. We therefore reiterate our gratitude and give you the assurance of our highest esteem. Thank you.
Thanks for that message.
Thank you, Ambassador Gilchrist. Thank you so much for reaching back to us, knowing that you were on travel and weren't even feeling as well as you would have liked, but made this concerted effort to send out this message to us on behalf of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the embassy here in the Washington, D.C. area. We so appreciate that. Thank you again.
All right, so, and get your donations ready. This is actually going to be our last performance for the evening. We have our King David Michael Rudder, one of our icons from the Caribbean, true icon, after whom one of his songs, this show is named, Rally Around the West Indies. And you know, David Rudder has indeed made a mark in the hearts and minds of the people through his music. He has performed in many well-known places in North America, Europe, Japan, and all over the Caribbean. And he's also starred in a television drama entitled Sugarcane Arrows, which was his first Trinidadian drama aired in the USA. He was given a citation in the University of West Indies, St. Augustine campus in August 2015, where they honored his outstanding works and contributions to society, conferring him with the degree of a Doctor of Letters, honoris causa. And you know, David Rudder, just personally, he is such an inspiration. His music, I listen to it on a regular basis and it just lifts my spirits. It connects me to the Caribbean, which I have not been able to travel to since we have been in this pandemic. And his music really shares that message of we are one Caribbean. And I hope you consider donating while we watch his phenomenal performance. He's going to be playing Farewell to the Flesh and Rally Around the West Indies.
At which time Abby's going to dance for us live.
Now's the time in our blessed life when nobody show us how we feel inside. You will know it when it grows inside you. It comes to you like a raging tide. And every note makes you feel so good. And everything is the way it should. So we gonna party on into the night. Oh Lord, oh Lord, nothing bad could ever be this right. Oh Lord, oh Lord, I'm with my people, sharing the love tonight. Oh Lord, oh Lord, come together, make St. Vincent right. Oh Lord, right St. Vincent right. Right St. Vincent right. As we reach to the end of this journey, shed the mask of a life so blind. This freedom song is for your ears only. Take it now and go free your mind. You've been blessed by a loving hand. Lift up your soul. Understand, we're gonna party on into the night. Oh Lord,
right. Oh Lord, I'm with my people, I'm singing the street. Oh Lord, feel the spirits and the sweet, oh Lord, St. Vincent, here we come, hands across the water, here we come, and you feel it, I feel the spirit move me in this house, baby. I feel the spirit move me in this house, baby. I feel the spirit, move me, move me, move me, move me. Feel the spirit inside. Feel the spirit now. Feel it tonight, forever, yeah. Vincent, here we come. St. Vincent, St. Vincent, here we come. Yeah. St. Vincent, here we come. Bless. St. Vincent, St. Vincent, we're here for you. St. Vincent, we're here for you. Here for you. Yeah. Here we go. For 10 long years, we ruled the cricket world. Now the rule seems coming to an end. Down here, just a chink in the armor. Is enough to lose a friend. Some of the old generals have retired and gone, and the runs don't come as they did before. But when the two says go, don't you know the desert's come? We've lost the battle, but yet we will win the war. Everybody sing now. Rally of the West Indies, now and forever. How are you saying now? Rally of the West Indies, never say never, no. Pretty soon the runs are going to flow again like water, bringing so much joy to each and every son and daughter. I say we're gonna rise again like a raging fire, yeah. As the sun shines, you know we can take it higher. But we got to rally of the West Indies, now and forever, yeah. Rally of the West Indies, never say never. Now they're making restrictions and laws to spoil our beauty, but in the end, we shall prevail. This is just not cricket. This thing goes beyond the boundary. It's up to you and me to make sure that they play. So we must take a side, or we will be lost in the bubble. In this divided world that don't need islands no more. Are we doomed forever to be at somebody's mercy? The keys can open that mighty door. So everybody sing now. Rally, rally of the West Indies, now and forever.
right, so we are back, and that was such a phenomenal performance. I don't know if you all saw us jamming and dancing back
Did you see the performance that we added to the occasion?
We were rallying around the West Indies and having a time. Thank you so much for joining us this evening, and thank you so much, David Rudder, for your just being an icon and your energy, the music, the spirit that you bring with every note that you drop continues to inspire
and for being the clarion call for the purpose of all of this, for us to rally around the West Indies. We've come to a close.
Yeah.
We are here to say thank you to all of you. The donations that came in tested all of our technical capabilities. One of our talents, even that we were supposed to have shared, didn't get shared, but we will make this up again. More importantly, St. Vincent and the Grenadines know that Caribbean community here in Washington, D.C. support you.
Definitely. And we have a couple donors that we do want to recognize. Some other names. We have Melissa Barrington, Angela Van Neal, Kevin Brathwaite, Michelle Parson, Patricia Jones, and Joseph Green. So thank you all so much for your contributions to this show this evening and just in general. We want to thank all of our donors, of course. Sincere thanks for all of your contributions throughout the show. We have to thank our performers. Because they really took
I didn't mean Nas and Nah. I mean Nas and you got to be kidding. We have to.
This show was about the performers.
Yes.
And without you, this would not have been what it is. And we would not have gotten any of these contributions if we didn't have these performances. So we'll start with La Gracia out of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Thank you so much for the beautiful dancing. From Jamal George, that performance, that music, just, gosh. The energy.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know Cafe had that much talent here. I mean, I knew Cafe had talent, but I didn't know you all had the voices as well.
There's a saying about Cafe, it's the quietly kept secret in the DMV area. Now we've just told the whole world we're here, so. Welcome, world.
Let's add to that Panlara, Bomani, also out of St. Vincent, right?
Yes.
Something positive with their phenomenal dance out of New York City. We had
Michael Manswell and Cindy Landy, thank you so much for contributing your pieces.
Yeah, we add Positive Youth Steel Orchestra to that.
Positive Vibrations Youth Steel Orchestra, Cafe's Baby, grown up, actually.
Then we had Image Band, we had La Gracia again, Pan Masters, and then of course King David Rudder. So thank you all so much for your contributions this evening.
I thought that this 2 hours would have been a labor of love. To be truthful, really a labor of love.
Grace, what you saying? You thought working with me was going to be hard work?
Girl, I was so glad when they actually let me know that Abby was going. I knew I had real soldier support here. So thank you, Abby. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Because we often take it for granted that we get support from our community in times of need. And you were there, you showed up.
Anytime.
Short notice.
Anytime.
You couldn't be a more beautifully charming, entertaining co-host.
Of course, and thanks to you, Grace, as well, for everything that you have done to put this show on and to ensure that it was promoted across the community.
Well, thank you for actually sharing and supporting. And that's what this is all about, sharing and supporting. It's not about me, nor is it about Abby, nor is it about Cafe, nor is it about TTADC. We as a community came together to show our support and love for our fellow country, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, during their time of dire need. So the donation links are going to be up and running again.
Right.
It's going to be open. You will be able to view this live stream at your leisure and enjoy it and dance more.
And you can continue to contribute because the donation feed will stay open for your donations.
We will continue to
we'll make sure to keep that open. And of course, we want to thank you for getting us to our donation level, which we will share shortly what that level was. But we're thankful so much. I know when the last update I got, we were at about almost at 60%. So I want to see what that donation update is. But because we had the donation site crash, we may not be able to get that number updated.
But we know you'll
send that out.
We certainly believe. And I do want to take a moment to acknowledge One, the person who put this all together for us today and was patiently waiting while some of us were in unprecedented conditions, but made this all possible. So Greg Jams, we salute you for this wonderful production that you've afforded us here. I also want to salute and say thank you to our CEO of Cafe. Presumably, we won't let her retire, but we'll continue to encourage her to be the Cafe standard, and that's to Lorna Green and to Joe Green, her spouse, for ushering this process. Thank you, Josanne Francis. Josanne is the executive director here at Cafe, and she has been phenomenal. Josanne is amazing. And so Cafe now is being steered and carried with the fortitude and the strength of such an enigmatic, energetic new executive director.
Yes.
We also want to thank on the TTADC side all of the supporters who came through. Especially we want to thank Claudia Carter, who always is able to coordinate and help us facilitate, as well as leadership at TTADC for accommodating this process, because we were doing it for a common cause and we could not have done it without you. So we thank you again tremendously.
Yeah, so thank you. So this brings us to the end of our show. Thank you for those of you who are still watching. We know we've been wrapping up for a little bit, but we still appreciate you showing up. You can always watch this showcase again, take in the music one more time, and feel free to donate again. So thanks so much for your energy and your watching this evening and your donations. Have
God
a
bless you all. Thank you so much.
Sunday afternoon.
Say we gonna rise again like a raging fire. As the sun shines, you know we gon' take it higher. We gotta rally round the West Indies. One for